What's going on, guys? Greek Freak here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Washington Wizards. But before I get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know I've been gone for a while. I know that you guys probably realize that, but I'm going to be back consistently again. Some things have occurred, and that's the reason why I just wasn't capable of making videos. But we're here to talk about the Washington Wizards and why I think it's time for them to just get rid of everything and rebuild. There's just no reason for them to be at the place of where they are. It just leaves me for no exact reason at all. They're 2-8, the second worst team in the NBA currently right now, only behind the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have fired their head coach. Kevin Love's been injured for majority of the season. That's not really the one team you want to be behind. Now, if the Wizards had some reason why they were behind, it would make sense. If there was some injury to John Wall or Bradley Beal or something, or their coach, something, but there's nothing. Everything's been running pretty good as far as what the team should look like as far as roster-wise, other than Dwight Howard not coming in at the very beginning of the season was be the only thing you could ever even claim. But obviously that's not supposed to be something that's the major difference maker of a team being 2-10 and being one of the playoff teams in the Eastern Conference. Now obviously there's a chance they can make the playoffs due to the fact they're in the East, but being realistic, at the rate that they're going, it's not looking like it. They're losing to teams that they really shouldn't be losing to. They have a better talented team. Now obviously you got to blame this on coaching as far as them not being able to perform in this way, but with the Wizards, they obviously don't have a team. They're not a Raptors. They don't have the potential of a Boston. They don't have anything like that, which is why this team needs to rebuild and be done. Now, I'm not really a huge big fan of it, but they have some majorly good players that, to be honest, could keep them as an average team, and that's the last thing you really want to be in the NBA, is an average team. If you're stuck at an average team, it's really a problem. Now, if you're a team coming up and you're average, that's okay, because that mid-round pick is going to be good enough to maybe bring you over to a playoff team, or if not, you'll slightly just fall back down. In a case like this, you're going to have a John Wall for multiple years now with the contract that they signed him to. And as far as what I'm going to be concerned, I'm going to be making future videos on where I directly think that some of these players should be going, but they have to get rid of John Wall and Bradley Beal and just start over as far as their team and start to just draft again, restart back up, and then see what they can do here. Right now, John Wall is going to be getting a huge uppage as far as salary, so he will be more difficult to move. I made this in previous videos before that I thought they should have traded John Wall, and I think this has made it more clear that they definitely should have. They could have got something out of it. Now it's going to be very difficult just due to the fact it would have to be the same situation as the Clippers did with the Pistons, as far as a team that would have the cap space to be able to do it and somebody that's going to be willing to do it. Obviously, John Wall is a top-end point guard, and he's not the very top, so the money that he's going to be getting paid isn't going to be something that many people are 100% going to be looking for. But as far as that is concerned, I think the fact that there could be trades to be out there, like I said, I will make future videos on that. Bradley Beal would be a more reasonable contract to go through since he is not on a huge contract. It actually would work pretty well. I definitely have a team in mind as far as that, and I'll definitely be making that video that will come out tomorrow as far as where I think Bradley Beal should be traded to and what would make pretty good sense. Now, obviously, this is something that has to be done. A 2-10 team isn't something that just we can go with, but this is definitely something that has to happen. If they just keep going with the situation, obviously it's going to keep them as an average team. They have to start over. They either have to be a bad team or a good team, and currently right now they're just not that. They won't be able to get more players in just due to the salary that they're going to have to offer up players such as Bradley Beal when his contract ends up, and other players. It just doesn't work out very well. It's a situation that they have to get rid of everybody. That's what I just currently have to think as far as that goes. But tell me what your guys' thoughts are. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think the fact that they'll be able to turn this around and go from 2-8 back to a playoff team in contention, all that? Or do you think the fact it's time to start over for them, to move all these pieces, get new younger pieces, draft picks, things such as that, and just start off and see what they can actually build with that? And guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are, and as always, this is Sparta.